Cadence is a master plan community located in the heart of Henderson, Nevada. This gym is located minutes away from areas like Lake Las Vegas, Lake Mead, and many of Henderson's local amenities. In this video, I'll share with you 7 different reasons why you should consider relocating here when you move to Las Vegas. After watching this video, you'll have a better idea on the lifestyle here in Cadence and what you can expect before you call this place home. Before I go into the 7 reasons, I want to briefly talk about the history and development of Cadence from where it started to where it is today. Cadence is a master plan community located on the southeastern part of the Las Vegas Valley. Over the years, Cadence has developed from a literal wasteland into a thriving Henderson community. And I'm sure some of you heard the word wasteland and thought to yourself, oh my God, I would never live in a place like that. So let me explain exactly what I mean by that statement. Back in the 1940s, Cadence had large evaporation ponds that were used by a magnesium plant during World War II. These ponds held hazardous waste items like titanium, chlorine, pesticides, and even rocket fuel. In 1976, dumping into these ponds ended, and then in 2005, all industrial activity in Cadence was banned. After the end of dumping in Cadence, the state of Nevada removed 3.5 million cubic yards of contaminated earth that totaled 135 million. Since then, Cadence has been developed for residents to live and has been thriving ever since. As a way to ease your mind when you buy a new home here, home builders will provide you a free soil test before construction even starts. This is done to show transparency with the residents of Cadence to show that this is a comfortable and safe place to live. Every homeowner in Cadence receives a certificate stating that the land meets safe residential standards. The goal of Cadence was to provide a vibrant, family-friendly community that is not too far away from Las Vegas. Cadence began being built in the early 2010s with single-family homes, townhouses, and even apartments. Since Cadence is a master plan community, I think it's important for me to highlight that there are 26 different neighborhoods here. Cadence isn't just any ordinary residential community. It's over 2,200 acres, and it was designed for residents to have an active lifestyle as well as connect with each other in the community. You will find various housing options like townhouses, single-family homes, as well as even apartments. Right now we're walking around Central Park, which is the main attraction here in Cadence because it's in the heart of the community. This park is 50 acres and it includes splash pads, playgrounds, and even picnic areas. During the warmer parts of the year, you'll find different community events going on outside that different residents to come and enjoy. In Cadence, you'll find a total of 9 different parks as well as multiple schools. This gives residents easy access for walking, jogging, and even biking. Cadence was designed for resident-friendly streets as well as walking areas. This was done so residents can be visible and get to know each other while they're out in the community. As a result, this makes residents feel a little bit safer when they live here because they know most of their community members. With so many different amenities here in Cadence, there's no secret why residents love calling this place home. Residents here in Cadence are spoiled with amenities that are both recreational as well as community-focused. In the heart of Cadence, you'll find the community center, which serves as a gathering place for all the residents. In the community center, you'll find resort-style pools, splash pads, and even lounging areas. If you're into fitness, you'll have access to the fitness center, which has cardio machines, weights, as well as exercise classes. The community center also has meeting and event spaces that can be reserved for parties, gatherings, or different special events. Cadence Sports Facility is an area where you'll find basketball courts, tennis courts, and even a skate park. With its close proximity to Lake Mead, it also gives residents access to different water activities in the city. Cadence has a reputation of offering amenities that make the community special. For starters, residents in Cadence have access to a free bike share program that allows residents to rent bikes for free and ride around their community. As a way to connect with different generations, there's an area in Cadence where the different street names are named after popular Pokemon characters that everyone knows and loves. This definitely adds a special touch to the community, especially those who watched the show Pokemon growing up. Cadence is more than just a community to live. It's an area where the lives of their residents are elevated based off the amenities that are offered. Before moving on to the next reason, I want you to share with me in the comments, what are your must-haves in your community? Do you need a pool, a gym, streets named after Pokemon characters, or is it something else? Leave me a comment below and let me know what your must-haves for your community. Let's talk about location, because we all know that's the most important thing when we're thinking about real estate. Cadence is a vibrant community and it's located near all your favorite essential needs. When you live in Cadence, you have the comfortability of living near your essential needs, schools, as well as healthcare facilities. One of the coolest things about living in Cadence is the retail village where I'm standing right now here in the community. You'll find a combination of retailers like Wells Fargo, Starbucks, Cafe Rio, Domino's Pizza, and Teriyaki Madness. There's also 125,000 square foot Smith's that I'm standing right in front of right now that also has its own fueling station. This is a shopping mall with retail stores, dining, as well as entertainment options. Everything in the community of Cadence revolves around convenience. And Cadence has a strong emphasis on schooling, which is why it's an attractive destination for many families. In the community, you'll find 3 different schools, including the Coral Academy of Science, Pinecrest Academy, and Lake Mead Christian Academy. There's also a site in the community that's going to be the future home of an elementary school. With such a close proximity to schools in the community, it makes it easier for parents and their children. When you live in Cadence, you also have access to healthcare facilities that are minutes away, including the Henderson Hospital. This is a state-of-the-art healthcare facility that is perfect for emergency care, specialized treatment, as well as surgeries. The proximity of the Henderson Hospital gives peace of mind for those residents who live in Cadence and need medical attention. Having so many different amenities close to your community reduces travel time and allows you to enjoy everything that your community has to offer. By the way, if you're new to my channel and we haven't met before, my name is Chris Brown and I'm a realtor with Simply Vegas. Here on my channel, I help you find your new home whether you're a local or relocating from somewhere else. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, click the bell, and if you happen to be watching on a TV, scan the QR code on the screen. If you would like to speak with me directly, you can reach out to me by using my contact information linked in the description below. If you have a family, I can understand the importance of safety when you're choosing a new community to relocate to. That's why I want you to understand that when you relocate to a community like Cadence, you're moving to a community that puts safety first for all of its residents. For starters, you'll find regular security on patrol throughout the community, not only as a deterrent, but also to be visible to the residents. Cadence also encourages residents to actively participate in neighborhood watch programs. These neighborhood watch programs can help keep the community together by reporting suspicious activity that residents might see throughout the community. Beyond safety, Cadence has a strong sense of community with different social gathering events that are done throughout the year. Central Park is hub to all these different events where they host different movie nights, concerts in the park, and even holiday celebrations. These gatherings can help residents interact and form new friendships throughout the community. First Friday is a recurring event here in Cadence where residents have the opportunity to check out local artists, eat from different street food vendors, as well as meet their new residents around the community. Let's discuss the housing options here in Cadence and why it caters to so many different lifestyles. From the apartments to the townhouses to the single family homes, there's something here in Cadence for everybody. Because I get it, not everyone is ready to buy a home right now, so sometimes renting might be the best option for you. Apartments here in Cadence are going to provide residents with a convenient, low-maintenance living option. These units are going to be perfect for people who are single, couples, or someone just looking for a hassle-free lifestyle. If you're looking for something more than an apartment in Cadence, you also have the ability to choose from townhouses. Townhouses are great for people who want to feel that sense of ownership, but also don't want to take on that responsibility of having a single family home. My first real estate investment here in Las Vegas was a townhouse, and I actually just sold it a couple months ago. Now, if you're ready to become a homeowner here in Cadence, you also have the ability to take on the full responsibility of a single family home here. Single family homes here in Cadence vary from size, price point, as well as style. Homes here in Cadence vary in price from the $300s all the way up to the $500,000 and $600,000 range. One thing for sure that I always get asked about here in Las Vegas are how are the multifamily units? And the reality is, there's not that many in Las Vegas, and when they are some, they're usually in a bad neighborhood. However, if you want to live in Cadence, there are new construction multifamily units that are currently being built. And recently, Fannie Mae just changed their regulations on FHA loans where you once had to put down 15 to 25% down for a multifamily unit, you now only have to put down 5%. This is a big win if you're looking for a multifamily unit here in Las Vegas, but you don't have the funds to put down 20%. The difference between these multifamily units here in Henderson and others in the city are these are brand new, and you don't find brand new multifamily units anywhere in Vegas. The homes being built here in Cadence that are multifamily units are all duplexes, and if you're unfamiliar with what a duplex is, it's where you own half of the home and another family owns the other half. Duplexes are a great option if you don't need the space of a single family home, but you want to feel like you're living in a single family home. In comparison to other communities here in Las Vegas, Cadence is going to have a cost savings in property taxes, affordability, as well as community amenities. Throughout this video, I've been sharing with you what makes Cadence such an amazing community to live in and why residents continue to call this place home. Now I want to show you more outdoor green spaces and show you what residents have access to when they live here. The outdoor spaces here at Cadence is what's going to make this an amazing community to live in. This is a community that's going to promote an active lifestyle through their various walking trails, hiking, as well as biking trails too. I mentioned to you earlier in this video how Central Park is the heart of this community because of where it's located, as well as all the different activities that are available for residents at Central Park. But if you choose to leave Cadence for a little bit and you want to get away from this community, you do have quick access to Lic No recreational area where many residents will go there to enjoy recreational activities as well as water activities on the lake. Having access to Lic No recreational area within a short drive allows residents to disconnect from their local community, get out and connect with nature, and enjoy either a scenic view or enjoy boating on the lake. There's also neighborhoods here in Cadence like Lake Village that allows you to have a waterfront property right on the lake. The developers of Cadence understand an active lifestyle, and that's why they develop so many different walking trails and biking trails that all intertwine and interconnect throughout the community. This encourages residents to get outdoors and stay active and connected with their neighbors. All the trails here in Cadence either connect to another neighborhood, a recreational space, or a green space. Before I continue, I want you to share with me in the comments how often you use the community trails and parks in your neighborhood. Are you more of a walker, a jogger, or maybe you like to ride your bike throughout your neighborhood? Me, myself, I have a new puppy and his name is Kofi, but he hasn't finished all his vaccines yet, so I can't really take him out, but I definitely want to bring him to Cadence as soon as his vaccines are completed. Let me know in the comments what amenities you like using in your community. A big reason why residents love living in Cadence is definitely going to be because of its location. The location of Cadence offers a lifestyle that combines a peaceful environment as well as access to the busyness of the Las Vegas Strip. One of the biggest advantages that residents enjoy is the access that they have from a short commute from the Las Vegas city all the way back to Cadence. This short commute is why many residents of Cadence find working in Las Vegas enjoyable. Everyone knows that Las Vegas is a city that never sleeps, and having access to so many different entertainment options is definitely going to be an advantage. Raising children here in Cadence is also an advantage because of all the different schools available, as well as recreational and green spaces. When you live here, you get to experience the best of both worlds. You get a peaceful and quiet environment, as well as a short, quick commute to the busyness and entertainment options of the Las Vegas Strip. For more videos about relocating to Las Vegas or Henderson, check out one of the other videos on the screen. I appreciate you all watching. I'll see you on the next one.